EDM Lab. EDM Lab. EDM Lab.
Top 10 Chart 2024. The EDM Lab's End of the Year exclusive chart.
Hi guys, and welcome back to a new special podcast episode. We have reached that special time of year when it's time to take stock and decide which albums were the best of 2024. Those that left a mark on us, those that moved us, and which, according to us at EDM Lab, will remain in history. As always, our special ranking is guided by our personal taste and everything we've listened to both around the world and on international radio during this incredible year. Among the hundreds of records we've introduced to you in our Best of Today release, these are the 10 most beautiful tracks. We remind you, this ranking is unique, follows no other source, and represents our exclusive selection of the best tracks of 2024. As usual, we will also tell you some small details or fun facts about the track or the artist. So stay tuned for the next 60 minutes as we will be revisiting an entire year of music.
This is
The EDM Lab's End of the Year exclusive chart.
And so we are ready to start with our top 10 chart of 2024, where in the 10th position we find the great Vintage Culture, the Brazilian DJ producer who continues his career riding the wave, just like his fellow countrymen in this historical moment. Indeed, the Brazilian electronic music movement is more active than ever and offers only music of great quality. Vintage Culture is probably one of the most important artists of this movement, having become a pillar of electronic dance music in recent years. He participated in the most important festivals in the world as a headliner. We saw him at Tomorrowland, we saw him at the Ultra Music Festival, and having the opportunity to attend one of his shows turns out to be a life-changing experience. We can assure you ourselves, having seen him this summer in Ibiza, it was amazing. For him, in this 2024, an album full of masterpieces, melodic techno, and melodic house sounds that truly leave one stunned. His album is called The Promised Land and contains this Find a Way, which for us is in 10th position among the most beautiful records of this 2024. Let's listen again to Vintage Culture's Find a Way.
Silence fills this place with words we've left unspoken. Oh, unspoken. I know we're not the same. It doesn't mean we're broken. All my arms are open. We'll find a way.
Top 10 Chart 2024. Number 10.
Which is incredibly down for vintage culture. We highly recommend listening to his latest album, the one mentioned before, namely The Promised Land, which you will obviously find on all streaming platforms. But now we move to position number 9, where we find the only non-mainstream artist in our top 10 chart of 2024. But with an album like the one we're about to present to you, it just had to be in this chart. It's a mix of influence and progressive house and UK house that tells a beautiful story. We're talking about Terminal 1 by Tom Westy, as often happens during a long airport layover for a DJ traveling the world to bring his music and get known by the audience. The instrumental of this record is posted on Tom's social media and goes viral in no time. From there, a search begins for the perfect vocal, and answering this request is Julia Church, one of the best singers on the dance scene of recent times. So magically Terminal 1 by Tom Westy and Julia Church is born. It seems like a little fairy tale, one of those somewhat absurd things, but this is the reality of the facts. And we liked it so much that it earned a spot in our annual chart. Now listen to it and tell us if we made a mistake. Tom Westy, Terminal 1.
Counting waves as they're washing, drowning out this creeping feeling. Color my days with great memories. Now the words have deeper meaning. Even as you change, I stay the same. Like a river, I'm still rising up to break. Yeah, you took me up, now I can see from every side. But I don't wanna know a day without you, though I try. Yeah, you took me up, now
right? Who knows? But for us, this Terminal 1 by Tom Westy and Julia Church remains one of the top tracks of the year, one of the 10 most beautiful of the year. We now want to move toward a pioneering track in the rebirth of a genre. The next track on our chart of the year probably represents the beginning of the Afro House revival movement, created by a collective of artists called Kane Music. They are from Berlin and are involved in many artistic nuances, not just music. The name Kane Music is in fact not only the identifier of this collective, but also of a music label active since as far back as 2009. The sound of Kane Music is electronic and underground, but strongly influenced by Afrobeat and recently also by the Afro House trend. Got it? Yes. We are talking about Move, which has gone viral to become one of the most featured and played tracks at major festivals in this 2024. Between YouTube and Spotify, the track by Kane Music together with Orso and Malaki has reached as many as 400 million streams and has captured the attention of international pop music stars, so much so that it received a rework version that includes the voice of Camila Cabello. We also introduced it to you on our radio show a few months ago, but since this is the version we like the most, precisely the one we will let you listen to is position number 8 of our top 10 chart. Adam Port, Orso, Malaki strive together with Camila Cabello. This is Move.
Fire, burning. Stay up, burning. Yeah, I'm feeling I just wanna taste it. Got the feeling you don't wanna wait. I know that you want me right now. Fire, burning. Stay up, burning. Yeah, I'm feeling I just wanna taste it. Got the feeling you don't wanna wait. I know that you want me right now. Oh,
Afro house genre certainly cannot deny the fantastic mood of this track. Summer-like, fresh, but also soft and a bit chill if you will. However, the sound is completely different from the next position in our top 10 chart. We are at number 7. There was a lot of talk about a trilogy, remember, but these two artists have decided to go further and collaborate for a fourth time. We are talking about Calvin Harris and Ellie Goulding bringing us the hit of summer 2024. We're talking about Free, a track that turns out to be a hymn to life. Literally, the song follows the trend that Calvin had already chosen some time ago with records from the mentioned trilogy, namely the speed, or if you prefer, UK house. Let's say he remained faithful without chasing any other trend after all. He certainly doesn't need to. Of this track Free, indeed thousands of remix versions have been released, and among the official ones there's truly something for every taste and musical genre. For Calvin Harris, there are only 2 releases this year. The first was Lovers in a Past Life with Rag & Bone Man, and then there's this Free with Elliot Goldie. It represents the 4th successful collaboration between the two artists, and we also hope it won't be the last, because the two of them, musically speaking, work very well together. Calvin Harris and Elliot Goldie, this is Free at number 7.
What do I say now? Don't wanna fall in love. I'm not afraid now. Eyes closed, holding on, alone, no more. I'm free. When I'm with you, I'm free. I'm
Sound of the Year exclusive chart. Number 7.
If it's also one of your favorite albums of the year, we highly recommend checking out the various remix versions. Meanwhile, we're going to listen to the sound of 3 masterful artists who are ranked at position number 6. And yes, because we have talked about them several times on EDM Lab, simply because they only release quality music. No junk, nothing commercial or that must go viral at all costs. They make music on one side. We find the Australian producer Sonny Fodera, one of the main acts of the house music movement in recent years. On the other, one of the coolest voices in the European dance scene. And we're talking about Jazzy, about whom we've also detailed extensively on our website. Both worked together with DOD to release a radio-friendly record that one could listen to endlessly without ever getting bored. And to tell the truth, the track did not have incredible streaming success, but it forcefully entered the radio charts, and since then, it has not budged. For us, this means a lot, since we presented it as a preview in our radio show, Best of Today release. From that moment, it rightfully entered our hearts, and therefore takes the number 6 position on our chart. This gem is Some Days by Sonny Fodera, DOD, and Jazzy on the voice.
You are more than enough, so don't give up. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving on, yeah, yeah. Don't stop now, don't give up. It's your time, live your life, give your love. Keep it high, up above. It's your time, live your life, don't give up. Some days I wanna sail away when the going gets rough, when the going gets tough. Something deep inside my body says you are more than enough, so don't give up. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving on, yeah. And I can't help but notice lately, everything around is changing. And though the world is going crazy, it's gonna be alright, yeah, yeah. 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 Don't stop now, don't give up. It's your time, live your life, give your love. Keep it high, up above. It's your time, live your life, don't give up. Don't give up, don't give up. It's your time, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Live your life, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. It's your time, don't give up, don't give up. Some days I wanna sail away when the going gets rough, when the going gets tough. Something deep inside my body says you are more than enough, so don't give up. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving on, yeah. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving on, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be alright, 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 yeah, yeah. Don't give up, don't give up. It's your time, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Your life, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. It's your time, don't give up, don't give up.
And if you have ever listened to a dance radio station, this year you surely have heard this track. It definitely deserves the 6th spot on our top 10 chart of 2024. But yet another radio hit is coming. We are at position number 5, where we find the only track in our top 10 chart that is not an original track. In fact, it is a remake, but according to EDM Lab, rule which states if the remake is well done, then it is welcome. So we must consecrate this release by Mr. Belt and Whistle as one of the most beautiful records of the year. The remake of It's Not Right But It's Okay by Whitney Houston is a state-of-the-art, melodic, radio-friendly, catchy, simply perfect. The original, of course, goes back to 1998 and is included in the album My Love Is Your Love, and we will tell you something that might raise eyebrows, but this is just our purest thought. The version by this Dutch duo is better than the original. Yes, although it is very similar, it represents its perfect evolution, the modernization of an already beautiful piece even in the original version. But here Mr. Belt and Weasel managed to capture the soul of this track and secured themselves a place granted among the great producers of the new musical decade, even though they weren't exactly newcomers before this track. And so we are pleased to listen again and list as one of the most beautiful tracks of the year this It's Not Right But It's Okay by Mr. Belt and Weasel, which is a remake, we know, but that's okay. At number 5 on our top 10 chart.
Friday night you and your boys went out to eat. Then they hung out, but you came home around 3. Yes you did. If 6 of y'all went out, then 4 of you were really cheap. Yeah, 'cause only 2 of you had dinner. I found a credit card receipt. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Pack your bags up and leave, and don't you dare come running back to me. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Pack your bags up and leave, and don't you dare come running back to me. I pack a bag so you can leave town for a week. Yes, I am. The phone rings, and then you look at me. Watch her and look at me. You said it was one of your friends down on 54th Street, boy. So why did 2 or 3 show up on your call ID? I've been through all this before. How could you think? Don't think about it, don't think about it. Think on, things are gonna change. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Pack your bags up and leave, and don't you dare come running back to me. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Close the door behind you, leave your key. I'd rather be alone than unhappy, yeah.
What a sound, guys. They really covered it spectacularly. They were super respectful of the original, and just think, the track was released only in February of 2024 and is still in radio rotation practically everywhere. We slide towards the top of our chart, and we do so by completely changing our music genre. For this 4th position, in fact, we return to the EDM sound as it was originally intended for this genre. That is, progressive house. We do so with Gravity by Martin Garrix, the young Dutch artist nominated number 1 in the world for the 5th time. Even this time he hasn't released a ton of tracks like some of his colleagues, but has focused on a few releases, some EPs, all of absolute quality. This Gravity together with Sam Vox has been eagerly awaited by fans since its first play at this year's Ultra Music Festival. But there's a little fun fact that few people know and that we want to mention. Few know that the vocal of Sam Vox in this Gravity had already been previewed in September 2023 by Armin van Buuren in one of his latest sets at Shoei in Ibiza. During his show, in fact, the Supreme Leader Armin had mashed up the vocal with the track Used to Know by Seven Skies, effectively revealing something that was unknown until that moment. The record under the name of Martin Garrix takes a year to come to life and is released only in October 2024. Gravity is a progressive house track that crowns Martin Garrix as the king of this musical genre, which unfortunately is slowly disappearing. He proudly carries the flag and does so by giving us incredible tracks like this one. In the 4th position of our top 10 chart of 2024, Martin Garrix together with Sam Vox, this is Gravity.
Why am I so dependent? Thoughts running through my mind. My shoulders carry all the pressure. Even though I'm so relentless, no matter how hard I try, it feels like it ain't getting better. Oh, if only I can find a light to illuminate the dark inside. Escape from all the fears in me I hold. What if I could let go, both feet off the ground? What if there's a place where all my troubles can be found? And what if I would reach it, my mind up in the clouds? What if I just break away from noises in the crowd? When gravity's not around, when gravity's not around, when gravity's not around. When gravity's not around. When gravity's not around.
Top 10 Chart 2024. Number 4.
This feeling I can't explain it. It's something that I can't describe. I'm floating without being weightless. I've been through all different phases. After falling down a million times, at least now I can say I've tried. Oh, if only I can find the light to illuminate the dark inside. Escape from all the fears in me I hold. What if I could let go, both feet off the ground? What if there's a place where all my troubles can be found? And what
on, let's admit it. It's always nice to hear these big keyboards again. Over the years, progressive house has noticeably changed and, in our opinion, has also become more sophisticated and rich in details, like the search for unknown but beautiful vocals, which is exactly the case with this Gravity with the voice of Sam Fox. The sounds, however, are those of the great Martin Garrix. Let's stay with this sound though, because on the third step of the podium we couldn't help but find him, the DJ producer who has released more music than anyone else this year, David Guetta. We find him accompanied by Alesso with a track that should have achieved great success this year, but unfortunately it didn't, and the reason is only one. David Guetta released too many tracks. There's not even time to appreciate one before another is already out, and then another one again. However, there is a nice story behind this track because, like every noteworthy record, the premiere happened a long time ago. It was during the period of EDC Mexico. Around April of this year, the track is played and announced for the first time by the French DJ during his set. But there is no information about it, at least until that moment. So a speculation competition immediately starts on who could be the vocalist. Beautiful, by the way. And people immediately think of Lana Del Rey's return to EDM music. All the voices, however, bring up the name of Winona Hawks, another singer with a similar vocal quality. But only in September of this year, when the record is finally released, do we discover that the voice is Madison Love. She's an American singer-songwriter who has previously collaborated with artists like Lady Gaga, Camila Cabello. Here this time she lends her beautiful voice for this record, which did not achieve the deserved success. But for us at EDM Lab, it's among the 10 most beautiful of the year. David Guetta, Alesso, this is Never Going Home Tonight.
State of mind. Said DJ, play that sad song one more time. After party high, I keep searching for the signs in the neon light. We're never going home tonight. Life is a dream, we'll sleep when we die. No, we're never going home tonight. Hold on to me, it's a hell of a ride. Harder than a speeding in a drop top when it's running from a cop. I can make your wild thoughts sweeter than a lemon drop. We're never going home tonight. We're never going home tonight. Taste me on your lips like I'm alcohol. One more kiss before last call. Yeah, baby, who says I can't have it all? We're never going home tonight. Life is a dream, we'll sleep when we die. No, we're never going home tonight. Hold on to me, it's a hell of a ride. Harder than a heartthrob, speeding in a drop top when it's running from a cop. I can make your wild thoughts sweeter than a lemon drop. We're never going home tonight. We're never going home tonight.
was the perfect combination of the experiences of two great artists, and perhaps we could also call it the collab of the year. But unfortunately, as already stated, this Never Going Home Tonight was not a great success. We are now at the second place of our top 10 chart of 2024, and we previously mentioned that this chart contains only one remake. This is actually a half-truth, because what we are about to listen to is not entirely an original record, but it has been completely reimagined to be one. Finally by the Swedish House Mafia certainly refers to the track by Kings of Tomorrow from 2001. But here it has a new and spectacular spirit, and it is beautiful. It is a true resurrection, and think that it took well for this track to come to life. From first place in October 2022 to the official release after the premiere featuring Alicia Keys live at Ushuaia Ibiza during the trio's residence, the record was played in various versions during the Paradise Again tour by the Swedish House Mafia. But only at the end of a scorching summer finally arrives in everyone's hands, and it is only the second release of the year for the Swedish band. This confirms, as mentioned earlier for Martin Garrix, that it's better to have few but good records. And while speculation and anticipation continue for a new album from the Swedish band, this non-remake ranks second among the best songs of the year, at least according to EDM Lab, obviously. Swedish House Mafia, Alicia Keys on The Voice, this is finally
EDM Lab.
This is
EDM Lab's End of the Year exclusive chart. Number 2.
Time marches on, never ending. Time keeps its own time. Here we stand at beginning, and in those passing us by, and I can't dream for us all. Now I won't make the same mistakes time and time again.
immediately fallen in love with it, and who wouldn't? It's a record that never tires, confirmed by the fact that many radios still play it a lot. But now we're here. We've reached the highest step of our top 10 chart for the year 2024. Have you wondered who is missing? Which artist stood out the most and that we haven't listened to yet? Well, the rise of this artist, or rather these artists, since they often collaborate, is unparalleled. But what is even more astonishing is the quality of their productions. Real gems that in a few years have won the hearts of many. We are talking about John Summit and Isla, who take the top spot in our top 10 chart, and we will reveal with which record right away. Let's be honest, there wasn't much to decide about this first position. The record that ranks number 1 in our top 10 chart of 2024 is Shiver, and it is a masterpiece that will remain in history. Both artists released an album this year. Comforting Chaos is by John Summit, which, besides including this Shiver, also contains Where You Are, Go Back and other great tracks.
And for Hala, his album released a few months ago is called Dusk. She, for us at EDM Lab, is one of the
most beautiful, interesting and distinctive voice of this year. One of the voices that gives you goosebumps is in Shiver. We assure you all this comes to life magically. A little fun fact about John Summit: this year he ranked first in the top 101 producers chart by 1001 Tracklist. He was the most supported producer in the world, and probably also thanks to masterpieces like this Shiver, so there is no better track to place at the top of our annual chart. Turn up the volume and enjoy once again John Summit and Isla. This is Shiver.
the song that is ranked number 1 this year at EDM Lab Top 10 chart.
In the darkness, collide in the night. I was heartless until my soul came to life, and I feel it now. Want this forever. Can you feel it now? Want this forever, and I feel it now. You make me shiver, and I feel it now. Want this forever. Can you feel it now? You make me shiver. Can you feel it now? Want this forever, and I feel it now. You make me shiver, and I feel it now. Want this forever. Can you feel it now?
At least for us at EDM Lab, this track gives us goosebumps every time we listen to it, every time we've presented it in its various remix versions, all obviously listened to inside our Best of Today release at EDM Lab. The record is an absolute masterpiece. It will remain in history, and for us at EDM Lab, it is the most beautiful track of 2024 at the first position of our top 10 chart.
You are listening to
EDM Lab's End of the Year exclusive chart.
Here it is. This was our exclusive chart of the most beautiful tracks of 2024. But let's quickly recap. In 10th place on our top 10 chart of 2024, we have the Brazilian DJ and producer Vintage Culture with his Find a Way. The only non-mainstream artist, we could define him as an emerging artist who truly astonished us with his Terminal 1. We're talking about Tom Westy in collaboration with the voice of Julia Church at position number 9. In the number 8 spot, we find the record that probably reopened the doors to the Afro House genre, specifically Kene music by Adam Port, Orso, Malaki and Strive with the exclusive voice of Camila Cabello. The record is called Move. Immediately also the summer 2024 track. The one by Calvin Harris and Dele Galden is called Free, their fourth collaboration at number 7 of our EDM Lab Top 10 chart of 2024. A trio of artists, each more talented than the last. On one side Sonny Fodera, on the other D.O.D, and the singer is her, the very talented and beautiful Irish Jessie for Some Days at The ultimate remake of 2024 is by Mr. Belt and Weasel, who bring back the beautiful It's Not Right But It's Okay by Whitney Houston, found together at number 5.
It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Pack your bags up and leave. And don't you dare come running back to me.
And as we move closer to the top steps of the podium, we change genre with Martin Garrix and Sam Vox Gravity at number 4. Here we are at the 3 most important positions of 2024. At number 3 we find David Guetta and Alesso with a spectacular progressive collaboration. This is Never Going Home Tonight. We are at number 2, where we find Swedish House Mafia with Alicia Keys and their non-remake. It's called Finally, position number 2. highest step of our EDM Lab Top 10 chart of 2024 is claimed by them, John Summit and Isla with Shiver.
Can you feel it now? Want this forever, and I feel it now. You make me shiver, and I feel it now. Want this forever. Can you feel it now? You make me shiver.
EDM Lab.
Top 10 Chart 2024.
So here we are. It's time to wrap up this 2024, and we at EDM Lab have done so by revealing our 10 favorite tracks, but above all by also telling you some interesting anecdotes about the artists. This is our selection of the year, the result of extensive research and presentation of tracks in our main format, the best of today release. We know there are many artists and tracks we've left out, but it would have been truly impossible to include them all in such a short time. Soon, however, on our social media, you will also be able to read another 10 positions, exactly from number 11 to number 20, with our other favorites among the most beautiful records of this 2024. And if you want, there will also be the Spotify playlist with all 20 positions. We just have to thank you for spending another great year of music with us at EDM Lab. We close this 2024 with 48 episodes of our radio show Best of Today release, in which we presented you with almost 800 tracks. 52 are the Best of Today release, the text version, one for each Friday of the year, in which we selected over 1,000 tracks for you. We have also informed you through our website with over 320 articles throughout the year, and our main community, the one on Facebook, has grown from 8,000 fans to 20,000. Just think about it. We are really thrilled about all this. We have presented you with many contents on our YouTube channel with over 23,000 subscribers. Finally, even our Best of Today release playlist on Spotify continues to grow immensely. In fact, there are over 700 followers, all eager to learn every Friday about the most important news in dance and EDM. That's all from Davey of EDM Lab. A huge thank you to all of you and happy 2025. It will be another great year full of beautiful music, all to be discovered together with us at EDM Lab. Until next time, bye.